What's good? You too, man. We trying to stay consistent. I just need someone to show some love, man. You too. We need y'all to push this to everyone. We playing ArC Raiders, man. We loading in, trying to find some randoms and have a great time. Right? We trying to have a great time. I wish y'all could hear the party. Why do they not allow us to hear the party? Right? You too. Push this. We ArC Raiders having a great time. You know what I mean? Getting the goops. Getting the goop. Alright? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this shit? Y'all ready to get the goops? Damn, I just found the damn control tower key. It's too bad we're not on damn. Ooh, why am I feeling so cold? You bitch. Damn, he putting shit down, ain't he? That kettle one doing shit for his Stitcher. He had something crazy on that bitch. Yeah, Stitcher 4. Yeah. Makes sense. I wasn't winning that fight. That's what happens when you come and get it, man. You get a free fucking vital spray. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh, you're still with me. Hmm. Hold on, I'm making ammo. My fault. I always got some shit on me. Oh, y'all freaking, ain't y'all? I don't got no mics. No mics, eh? That's tough. Well, while y'all at it, y'all should go to my YouTube. It's Schema, you know what I mean? Or at KVNGFERG. And y'all should hit the subscribe button for me. Be real gents. Or female friend or whatever they call them. You know what I mean? Males or real whatever. You know? That'd be nice. Gals. Ladies. Gents and ladies. I was panicking for a little bit. Like, what is that? What is that word again? Hey, y'all, man. You ready to have some fun? I'm ready to have some fun. Y'all either want to go to the hospital or y'all want to go to, yeah, that way. Which way? Let's hit this bitch real quick. I gotta poo. Yeah, I see him. Or hear him. I got Bob Caddy. Alright, y'all. We about to go up. I got a zip. Y'all ready? Let's put a zip up. Team down there. So be watch out. Good shooting. I'm out of ammo, y'all. Yep, I need that. But, yeah, it's not enough, but it's enough, I guess. Yikes. But coming. Oh shit. It's time to get out of here, yo. Hey, y'all wanna get through this body? It's got hella shit. We can leave though. I got a hash key. Oh, someone down here! Down here, 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 down here! Help, help! Help, help him! I'm out. I can only hold it so long. I see they didn't make it with the I need people with mics. They was cool and all, but he caught me off guard, bro. I was like, oh shit! I felt the coffee maker, bro, right there in the fucking corner. Like, surprise, bitch. Like, damn. Like, but the Batista had that fucking shit on her. Yeah, I was not ready. Alright, y'all ready for this shit, man? I'm just trying to light some shit up. We're going to the nearest flare, nigga. But Plaza Rose is perfect, Doug. That's fine with me. Did you hit it? Right. Oh, okay. Fuck. Yeah. I stole them from somebody yesterday last game, so you know. Yikes. Ouch. That hurts. Get cover, I'll crawl. That motherfucker got some aim, don't he? You got that key? Alright, let's hit this zip then. Right here. Yeah, right now. This zip right here. Oh, never mind. Oh, I'm getting sniped at, it looks like. Bruh. I'm gonna need heals soon. Let me find some fucking bandages. Oh, okay. What kind of free you got? What gun? Okay. I got a dude over here. Right here. Ah, this is a dumbass idea. Good thing they can't shoot. Yeah. No, they're still there. Corner, top corner. Alright, I'm ready to move. I need some more. I'm on the move. I don't got that to do. I need more heals for real. Yeah, I don't really got enough. Hey, I need them heals. Not gonna lie. He had hella ducks. He was the duck hunter. Here, I got here's I got him. Sorry. There's some vases in there though. Actually, here's a duck. I got a duck for you. It's a gentle duck. Watch his teammate probably somewhere around here now. Yeah, he was a victim of circumstance. He was just sitting there. I needed his heals. Yeah, I need his heals. Sorry. It happens. I went in 2 games and got my fucking affiliate and my Jupiter took. I know it'd be like that. Yeah. Yeah, where's he at? Yeah, I was about to say, where's our guy? Alright, we got fighting over here. Yeah, I'm knowing exactly what you mean. The good old third party. I'm really full of shit. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. So like, I know y'all might want to fucking fight and all, but I want to secure my ducks, you know. So, so I say we secure our ducks somehow. Look at you, not secure, not securing your ducks. Oh, I hate this game. Oh, I hate this game. No. No. No, come get me, Omar. I'm over here. I'm over here safe in a building. Safe. I want to secure my loot. I'm running. All right, come our way. Yeah, you need to come our way, Steph. That's not the smartest idea. There's people at Southern Station either. There's people at Southern Station. Come our way if you can. Come our way if you can, so we can back you up. We're across the We're across. We're across the. We're across the. We're across. We're across. We're across. Oh, but I'll shoot. I'll shoot if I have to. Just you gotta make sure you run. All right, let's go. Let's go, Steph. What do you mean? Where we going? Away from here? You need to heal up. Y'all got no heals? Hold on. I got you. It's about all I got, so we gotta get to the exfil. Alright. We going to that one? Or are we going to this one? Let's go to that one. I like that one better. I think we got more of a chance surviving. A lot of space, you know. We can run it back though. Alright, well, I'm ready for a fight. Might be people coming down, more like it. Alright, go. I'll watch. For sure. Hey, my shit was broke too. For sure, for sure. You don't run the back or you out of here. But selling my ducks. Yeah, I'm definitely not collecting them. Oh yeah, they do. They sit in the room. That's cute. Didn't even realize. I see my guns. Say it again, my fault. I'll bet. Yeah, so when I send you an invite later on, you better come. I'll be needing friends. I'm bringing a hatch key. Defibs. Let's get it. Crew. It don't matter. I got a Venator. I mean, if you want to get your ducks, go ahead. Oh. Yeah, I about to say you went to the big boys map. I ain't bring no big boy shit. I brought Venator. Ooh, how I love some hot Cheetos with the lime in it. Oh yeah. All right. In between arrival and departure. Bad. Ooh, someone's fancy. Oh. People in here. We're fighting off rip, so get your guns ready. Are they one up or they no? They right here. He's lit. One of them lit. Yeah, I'm about to say I lit his ass up. Probably another one. There's another one somewhere. I think back there. Okay. I hear him. Yeah. He got a snappy. I wanted. Unless that was you. Yeah, he's snappy and stuff. I feel like he's trying to flank. So just watch behind. It's right here. You got a mark. Got one. Where's he at? I'm coming to you. Oh my god, I'm going to Omar. Nah, nah, nah. We need you before we need her. Not even like that, just because you're dead. Bro, these fucking ticks is gonna piss me off. Yeah, he probably ran. Probably don't want the smoke. What was they, free kits? Where? Where's right here? Yeah. No way he hits me. No way he hits me. Bro, no way he fucking hits me, bro. No way he fucking hits me, bro. How the fuck he's... How the fuck does he hit me around the corner, bro? That's the one thing I don't like. But like, bro, I'm not even... bro, you could just spray at a corner and just hit somebody. That shit's so stupid. That shit pissed me off, man. That shit just pissed me off. Cause I should have killed him. I should have really killed him. Yeah, that shit just pissed me off. I'm so sick. I just lost my Venator. Pissed. One more guy, and we all three just died to him. It's just fucking upsetting. 3v1 this. Oh yeah. I'm mad I'm on the clip. Cause I shouldn't have fucking died. I'm so mad. I should have healed up. I should have revived y'all. Like there was like I was just thinking too fast, trying to get my health up. I should have hit y'all real quick because I did have a fucking defib. Yeah, no. I was thinking like get a shield on real quick, but then he came down the fucking. It is what it is. Yeah, there were free kits too. We died to a free kit. It's just like certain shit be pissing me off. Like I shot at him and I was shooting at like that fucking bellhop thing. Like what the fuck? I clearly could shoot through it, but it was like hitting it like it was a fucking solid object. And I'm like, what the fuck? But he's fucking shooting around corners. Shit's annoying. Oh, I made hella bobcats and hella hawk crackers. That shit was annoying. Yeah, I'm with it. I don't got the Venator though. Yeah. I didn't fucking. I make one maybe. Nope. I don't got it. Well, maybe I can buy some moss from Celeste. I guess that works. I got some. Got two. Some Nimi says Anvil better than Bobcat. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm just saying. Like maybe in that fight, I would have definitely killed him with the Bobcat, but like in another fight that's not in a building, Anvil. Said put the lime in that coconut and shake it all up. Put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up. All right. What do we have here? Spawning us all the way up here at the top left corner of the map. Despicable. It's probably like the acid spawn ever. Parkour. Should we just like book right to the fucking tower and like sit pray for it? I think we should. Cause like we don't really have shit to fucking loot that's good in between us. Fucking all these fucking bots though. I hate this fucking. Oh, I just juked the fuck out of him. You bitch. How the fuck you get me? Damn, this shit take forever to breach, don't it? Oh, fuck. There's some shotgun and light ammo in there. In that case. Canisters and duct tape. Yes. We scope out the fucking scenery. Alright, I'm out of here. Fuck. No. No. Stop it. Not okay. Not okay. I'm getting shot by somebody. Oh, fuck. I'm getting shot by somebody. Oh, no, that's a fucking sentinel. Oh, shit. That's not somebody. It's a sentinel. Holy shit. That defib becoming, like, super clutch. I'm gonna, like, hide behind, like, one of these. So, like, the sentinel don't get you. But yeah. Where you at, Steph? Steph took a detour. Oh, you. Oh, oh, that was smart. That was a smart thing of you. That was pretty high play of you. That was. I can't even say you was lollygagging over there. I thought you was over there lollygagging. And you got the fucking revive. Um, you're legit. You're like a proper hill type. My fault, defense type. I'm going all the way up. Might as well be the first one. And if not, we're gonna be doing a whole lot of shooting. I don't think we're the first ones at all. Nope, there's a lot of fighting up here. I don't want to fight up here either. I low-key want to go down. Are you coming up, Steph, or no? I don't want. No, don't come up. Don't come up. Don't come up. Don't come up. We're coming now. We're coming now. It's looted. Anybody using a light ammo? Yeah. Hey, Omar. I hear you with that kettle. You got a extended mag on that bad boy? Here. You don't have a lot of bullets. Oh, damn. We gotta find you some bullets and some heals. What the fuck? What's up with y'all not bringing heals? Come here. Oh, we got people right here. Down the zip. They came. One. He tried to go back up. Behind you. Dumbass. Oh. Another one. Hey, yo. Another one. Yo. He. Tap his ass. Oh, what the fuck? Reload. Why ain't y'all reload? Why y'all took all that time? That's tough. Y'all took all that time to reload and didn't even shoot a bullet. It's okay. It's just funny. That's hilarious. I thought y'all was about to destroy his ass. For real. I thought y'all was about to do him something fierce. For sure. I was sure of it. What? Oh yeah, Steph's gone. I don't know. Yeah, it's Saudi about the performance, I guess. No, I mean, it did be like that. Want to run it back? I'm gonna freeload out this shit. Or we don't have to go. We don't gotta go spaceport if you don't want to. Yeah, is that the only night rate? I guess. Yeah, we should have won that. I didn't know another one was gonna come down and zip. I thought that was the last one. It was like another team. Oh yeah, I didn't have no heals. I forgot. You got that crafting game? You can craft in game, right? You can craft in game, can't you? Oh wow. You gotta get your shit up. I don't speak Arabic. Type shit. Alright, bro. I got a pharaoh. So I'm gonna be corner camping. Or I mean wall camping, whatever you wanna call it. Yeah, we haven't got out yet. It is very sad. We got out once. I forgot we did get out once. At Barrett City. With all them ducks. Damn. That just sounded louder than Omar's. Is that a secret? Oh, I need that. You got some ammo. Ooh, gun case. What was in that? Fun. Alright, where we going? Why are we going that way, though? That's how you get out. We can just go out the other door if that's the case. could hit departure or we can try to hit there. Either one. I think this one more safer bet. Every time I go here, I die. I said we go the same way we went last time. Yeah, you probably gonna need this in here. I'm gonna leave it in here for you. There's a rubber ducky in there. Oh, that was you. That was you getting shot. I'm like, oh fuck. Nah, somebody just got lit up over there. You hear me? Somebody just got hit with a fireball over there. Right here. Two of them. Two of them. Two of them. Two of them. Heal. 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 Got him. I hit him once. I hit him with the Pharaoh. I hit him with the Pharaoh. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Two of them. Two of them. Two of them. Two of them. It's over there in the corner. In the corner. Oh fuck. Hit me up. Give me. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Coming. 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 Yeah, that was hard to fight. There was so many of them. Felt like more than fucking 3. Make an executive decision to leave that team. Keep dying. Let me know when you're done.
Younger black teachers coming into the community to teach the black student population that was becoming more prominent, but we also still had older white teachers that had been there forever and a predominantly white administration. Although I was lucky because I was in Mr. Scott's class both in 6th and 7th grade. Shout out to Mr. Scott, by the way, one of the best men I've ever known in my life. Sadly, Mr. Scott could not save me from this coming canon event in 8th grade. This is before DEI or critical race theory or even just race consciousness in how we organize schools a lot of times. So a lot of these white teachers that were still in charge were just not socially equipped for the predominantly black student population they were dealing with, but they were trying. The problem was that they didn't know what they were doing, so some of those tries were really bad decisions and them trying to cross a cultural divide that they didn't fully understand. And one of the ways I remember vividly was their choice on what we would watch at every movie day. See, instead of rewarding us with classic kid films from the 90s, such as The Sandlot, Home Alone, The Lion King, and of course, the classic A Goofy Movie, these teachers felt like it'd be more appropriate to show us things that were culturally relevant. So we watched Sounder, The Color Purple, Go Tell It on the Mountain, Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry. If it had a slave or something that looked like a slave in it, we watched it every other Friday at Dirksen Middle School in 1995. Now, I'm not saying I was a young Huey Freeman at this point in my life, but I knew a little bit. I was still raised by Hoteps, and I recognized even then that media wasn't just something we consumed passively, it had an effect on people. And in this instance, the idea that I would work extra hard all week just to be forced to consume images of black pain and suffering, that didn't sound like a reward to me. And because of teachers like Mr. Scott, let alone the multitude of Afrocentric learned black people in my life, I knew that there was way more to African and African American history than us being slaves. So it didn't take but 1 or 2 times to watch these movies and recognize a pattern before I got sick of it. So one day in the middle of some slave movie, I stood up and said, why are we watching so many slave movies? This was an odd outburst for me because I was mostly a quiet, well-behaved kid. But here I was interrupting movie night. I don't quite remember what happened next, but I know at some point I yelled that we could be watching The Lion King, and that was the last thing I said. I was sent to the room where kids who misbehaved or didn't do their work were forced to sit during movie day. I was sent to the punishment zone. The first time I came there, I remember one of the younger black teachers being confused as I was one of the good ones, and I didn't belong there. But there I was, and there I would remain every movie day for months to come. I remember the days before movie day asking what we were gonna watch, and whenever I found out it was something with slaves in it, I immediately just knew to go to the other room, and I would bring some comic books with me, maybe a Game Pro magazine. Shout out to all the elder millennial gamers that even know what that is. And I would just chill out for an hour in the bad kid room. It wasn't until many years later that I revisited those moments and realized the low-key racial trauma in all of that. Both in how the white teachers who weren't bad teachers, they weren't overtly hateful or racist, but they had little understanding of the harm that they were engaging in. But also I recognized how the black teachers either didn't think to speak up or maybe weren't in a position to. They had no capacity to control the situation. But more importantly to this video, this is only possible because of a bigger problem that was going on. The problem was if they wanted to show these black children something that looked like them and connected to their reality, there wasn't much for them to do. On some levels, I get the plight of the teachers. For black people at the time, there were only a few genres of film. It was either these black struggle core movies from the 70s with lots of slaves, maybe a few other recent things like Dangerous Minds, or worse than that, Lean on Me. And then there were the crime dramas, Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, Dead Presidents, hood classics, but maybe not appropriate for 12-year-olds. For a lot of black youth then and classics then, for sure, to see yourself in media, you basically had to project onto things that weren't actually black. Hence the aforementioned Goofy movie, a film that is looked at as a black classic that any black person that watched it will tell you is a black movie, even though all the characters in the movie are technically dogs. The best we had was the classic Bebe's Kids, but again, maybe not for a bunch of 12-year-olds, right? So those white teachers knew enough to know that they should show films that were culturally relevant, but their options at the time were highly limited, as was their understanding of what cultural relevancy really meant. So they made the poor decision of drowning us in black struggle images and punished me for daring to reject this enticing offer. Hyper-focusing on individuals for systemic issues tend to let the system off the hook and allow it to persist unencumbered. And I was failed by numerous systems, not just by people, but none more than the film and TV industry of the time. The sad truth is that black media then was extremely limited and underdeveloped, and had been for decades at that point. Today, there's tons of black stuff to watch. If I sit my kids in front of a screen with minimal effort, I can have them veg out all day and look at mostly black faces. There's Doc McStuffins and Craig of the Creek. There's Family Reunion and a ton of black kid shows between Nickelodeon and Disney. There's even black superheroes and Black Panther, Black Lightning, Spider-Man, and even Captain America now. At some point, DC is going to realize they have literally the best young black superhero of all time collecting dust in their basement, and they will add Static Shock to the ledger. But recognize this long roster of black-oriented media took a lot of effort and blood and sweat and tears over the last 30 plus years to build. And if you know anything about Hollywood, you also know that all of those shows were undersupported by their studios, and their actors were underpaid, and their original runs were shorter than they could have been, and all the things that we know Hollywood tends to do around black-centered media. Historically, black media has always been treated like black people have always been treated in this country, second class. Or more insidiously, black media is used to build up a media entity and then abandoned by that same entity. While the movie game wasn't so great for black people in the 90s, TV was probably better than it's ever been. And this is because of the fact that new networks understood how desperate black Americans were for media that reflected them in any meaningful way. Sometimes it was good classic shows like Living Single, A Different World, Martin, Fresh Prince, Moesha, Family Matters. Sometimes it wasn't so good stuff like Homeboys in Outer Space. That's a real show to all my Gen Zers out there. Yes, there was a show called Homeboys in Outer Space, and it's not even the worst thing that ever happened.
She's my great-grandmother.
Granny got back.
It's the new hit comedy you can really get behind. Homeboys in Outer Space.
In general, networks like Fox, UPN, and the WB for a time would create these types of black media that shaped a generation, and in some ways maybe even spoiled us. Unlike black media today, these shows really weren't interested in white viewers, so they were explicitly aimed to satisfy a black audience and what we desired. Today, shows like, say, Atlanta or Blackish are greatly made in part for the white gaze. This doesn't make them bad. Atlanta is one of the greatest shows of all time, but it's not the same as what A Different World was back in the 90s. Both Atlanta and A Different World have the same fundamental challenge. They're both beholden to the power of the pen within a predominantly white administrative structure that cares more about the bottom line than the quality representation of black life in their media. And over time, networks like Fox, UPN, and the WB would slowly abandon the black audiences they built up with great shows and slowly replace those shows with other shows explicitly targeting a white audience, because that's where the big bucks were. Black audiences were valuable, but they were never the top dollar to seek out, so we would always have to be prepared for short-lived success and scraps in the aftermath once our work, our value within the media machine was done. So my teachers back in middle school were only able to so mishandle that situation because they existed in a media environment that severely underserved black people, especially black youth. And even today, in a much healthier and varied state, there's still a ton to be desired in terms of the access to resources for black people to tell their stories, all of their stories. This is why I talked about Ryan Coogler so much in my last video, film of all time, the second highest grossing original film since the 2010s. But more significantly, Coogler got a special deal with Warner Brothers to give him the rights to the movie after 25 years. Coogler was the first black director to get such a deal, and a big fuss was made of it. Coogler has proved himself a unicorn, an auteur black director that can pretty much do whatever he wants, and no studio at this point is going to say no, because they know they're going to get their money back and then some. But even Coogler had to start his career off with black strugglecore. Hollywood has always had the hood movie going back to blaxploitation, and we love a good hood movie. Shout out to Prim's Hood Cinema. But the hood movie was made firstly for a black audience and tends to have a different level of heart and connection and levity even when it engages with tough subject matter. But then there's black struggle core, as I alluded to earlier, which tends to center whiteness, whether through actually inserting white characters into the story to make sure they have someone that they can connect to, even when they don't belong to the story. I mentioned Dangerous Minds earlier. The character being played by Michelle Pfeiffer was actually a Latino woman. And even when that doesn't happen, these movies are still created with the sense and the voyeuristic view that white people are meant to see it more than anyone. Doesn't mean that they're bad movies. In fact, the challenge is that they tend to be very well made, very engaging films. Fruitvale Station is amazing. But the nature of Fruitvale Station's story hinges on humanizing this victim of police violence, showing us the fullness of Oscar Grant's reality, both good and bad, before his life was snuffed out. And that's not a story for a black audience. Black people don't really need to be reminded of our own humanity and how it is always under constant threat by so many factors, including the police. But for white viewers, this was an opportunity to safely and vicariously engage in that subject without having any of the consequences. It's a movie I'm sure my middle school teachers would have loved. But criticism aside, it's what Coogler had to do to show his value to the machine. And that's the reality for every would-be creator in Hollywood, not just the black ones. Hollywood is an industry, not a creative collective. Their goal is to make money, not to make art. However, as I stated in that previous video on Coogler, this is different for black filmmakers. Not only do they have to make art that makes money, they also have to tread a line of expectations from black audiences, even if those audiences aren't who their art is intended for, while also not being too disruptive to white audiences or the forces that control the industry to give them money to make that art in the first place. You have to be black, but not too black.
Just having us understand that we're at a disadvantage because we're black and this is not our town.
Right.
We've got to come in and understand how they play the game.
Sure.
And realize that we can get in and get to what we want to get to by not selling out, not doing anything crazy, but by understanding how they play the game.
This barrier has pushed some of Black Hollywood's most talented and successful creators to the fringes, such as Spike Lee and Ava DuVernay, two highly successful filmmakers who still struggle to get their films made even after going through the proving rites of passage for the machine. This is what Spike did with movies like School Days and Ava with Selma. Despite those prior successes, both filmmakers have had to fight to get funding for their projects since those high points in their careers, greatly because their work, which to be honest wasn't all that provocative or revolutionary, was still too challenging to the status quo. Because this is the way the Hollywood game tends to be played, independence is actually highly attractive to black creators, such as Tyler Perry. But before Tyler Perry, there was a Robert Townsend, who I somehow have not mentioned at all in the 5 years I've had this channel. Robert Townsend is legendary. He broke on the scene with the classic Hollywood Shuffle, a movie he financed on his own by spending up his savings, maxing out credit cards and making everything dirt cheap over the course of a year, while also somehow finding some of the most legendary figures in black media today before they got big. And the movie itself was a direct critique of the experience and plight of black creators in Hollywood, featuring such classic scenes as the Black Acting School, where black actors are taught how to act black by white people. It's amazing. It explicitly addresses that uniqueness of the black Hollywood experience, that added black tax when you want to be a creative and get access to prove yourself to this machine. Because it's not just proving your ability as a creative, it's also proving your blackness and your willingness to utilize blackness in that specific way that the machine finds valuable in the moment.
I can't do this.
What do you say?
So you can't do this. So what are you talking about? You can't do this.
This is not the kind of acting I wanted to do.
The power to save lives is within you. Donate plasma and get paid for your time.
It all comes down to this run for Red Gerard.
So much style in this run.
This is bullshit.
But as bad as that can be, when it works, it works. And when you are independent, you maybe don't have to do as much dirty work to get to that point. Because the success of this movie he filmed on his own dime gave him access to the machine, and then he gives us The Five Heartbeats, one of the greatest pieces of black cinema ever made. Also Meteor Man. And like, I'm pretty sure that shit was out in the 90s. I really could have watched that in 8th grade. This is the problem of black media, and it brings me back to stuff I talked about in that last video, such as the Vernon doctrine of black media avoidance. In short, this posits that whenever you watch black media made within the mainstream media structure, you should always be aware that some form of distortion is in play, that some political message is being employed, even when it seems like the politics are in alignment with your own. And that you should always keep in mind why you like what you like and how that is being used to alter your perception and your behavior. That is why the machine's specific image and flavor of blackness is favored in our media historically, and while some images of blackness are not. That is why Fruitvale Station had to come before Sinners, why Selma came before Origin or the 13th. And it's, again, not to say that these films are bad, but to say that their political intentions are still aligned with the status quo, even as it appears that they struggle against it. But it can't be undersold that in this framework, we still get amazing art. The process is flawed, the system is ugly, but when artists get in their bag, they make amazing stuff for us, and we can use that to support each other. Without Hollywood Shuffle, we don't just get the 5 Heartbeats from Robert Townsend, we also don't get I'm Gonna Get You Sucker from Keenen Ivory Wayans, or probably even all of In Living Color. When John Singleton put Ice Cube in Boys in the Hood, Ice Cube parlayed that along with his rap fame into getting a deal to make Friday, and then Ice Cube got F. Gary Gray to direct Friday, and then F. Gary Gray gives us Set It Off with his next movie, which is another classic, and that really jumpstarts the acting career of Queen Latifah, and there's probably this giant web and tree of all these black creatives going into the machine, extracting what they can, and then...
Yeah, this is...